Hi, it's Sharon Lipinski, the Habit Superhero, and welcome to the Habit Huddle, where I share a quick tip, an insight, or a strategy that you can use to master your habits. Because the only thing that is standing between you and the life you want are the good habits you wish you had and the bad habits you wish you didn't. And this week we're asking the question, is it more important to create good habits or break bad habits? Oh, this is such a good question. It's a question that I get a lot. And it does sort of depend on how bad your bad habit is. I mean, if it is really bad, then maybe you do want to focus on that first. But as a general rule, it's more important to create good habits first because it makes breaking bad habits easier. And there are 3 reasons why that's true. The first is it's just a pure logistical equation. The more time you spend doing good things, the less time you have for doing bad things. So time that you used to spend smoking or watching TV, now that's time that you spend exercising or journaling or meditating, right? It's just a fact of how your time works, how your schedule works, that if you fill it up with things that are good for you, you have less time, space, energy for the things that are not good for you. Second, it will give you more willpower available to call on for breaking your bad habit. So I've talked about willpower being a scarce resource, and that's true. But you can increase how much willpower you have available. And when you create a new habit, the size of your willpower tank grows. Plus, since willpower is a form of mental energy that is fueled by your body, it's fueled by glucose and sleep, if you create new habits that take care of your body, right? So you're exercising or you're eating better or you're getting more sleep. When you create these healthy habits, it's going to keep your willpower tank running at its full capacity. So what this means is that you're going to have more willpower resource available to you to call on when breaking that bad habit gets tough. And breaking bad habits can be a tough thing to do. And the third reason is that action creates identity. Identity is a powerful mental force in our lives. It guides our actions. So if a person has an identity as a fun-loving party girl, then not surprisingly, her actions are going to reflect that. So that might mean going to parties and drinking and staying up late. Somebody who has an identity as a generous person, well, their actions are going to reflect that too. They're going to volunteer, they're going to donate to charity, they're going to help people because that's who they think they are. But here's a secret. You don't have to have the identity first because actions create identity. Eventually, your brain catches up with your behavior. So you may think, well, I thought I was the sort of person who couldn't exercise regularly, but here I am exercising regularly, so that must be who I am now. Right? So if you start exercising or eating healthy or meditating or getting more sleep, whatever it is that makes you feel like you're taking care of your health, you're going to create an identity as a healthy person. And then this bad habit is going to start to feel uncomfortable to you. You're going to say things like, why am I still doing that, right? I take care of myself. Why am I still doing that? That's not what I want out of life. That's not what I value. That's not who I am. And that discomfort is going to cause the bad habit to loosen its grip on you. It's not going to let go entirely, but it's going to loosen. And at the same time that the bad habit's grip is loosening, you're growing your willpower tank because you're creating new habits. You're keeping your willpower tank full by having healthy habits. And you have less time and energy in your life because now you have more good things going on. So it's going to be so much easier to finally break that bad habit. And that is why I say focus on creating good habits because it makes it easier to break the bad ones. Thanks for watching the Habit Huddle. If you enjoy the episode, click the thumbs up button. And if you want more tips on mastering your habits, click subscribe. And I want to hear from you. Leave your questions, your comments, your challenges. What habit are you trying to create and what keeps getting in the way? Let me know and I will answer your questions in future episodes.